Hello and welcome to Nikolai's Genetics Lessons, and today I have prepared two very easy multiple choice questions for you. And the first question is: describe how several allele variants for a particular gene can exist in a given population. For example, for hair color, there can be black, brown, red, blonde hair, and so on. So here is four answers to choose from. Answer A: complete dominance, B: codominance, C: incomplete dominance, and D: multiple alleles. So which answer to choose? And of course I think most of you would choose answer D, multiple alleles, but some of you can be confused by other variants that also seems like can be suitable to choose. For example, answer A, complete dominance. Imagine that we have genotypes that is capital A and small a. In complete dominance, this is going to be, for example, if capital A would stand for the red color and small a or recessive allele would stand for the white color. If we cross two parents who is going to be heterozygous in the following generation, in F1 generation, we would see that we would have different phenotypes. So red phenotype here, red phenotype here, red phenotype here, and white phenotype here. So as you see, why not to choose this variant as complete dominance as answer for this question, or for example codominance. Let me remind you what's the difference between codominance and incomplete dominance. Once again, if we have two alleles, for example, one would be capital A, another one would be capital A prime, because this is going to be two dominant alleles, so I use both letters, that is capital. So if we cross with another heterozygous genotype, that is going also be capital A and capital A prime in the following generation. By the way, in codominance, if capital A stands for the red color and if capital A prime stands for the white color, the genotype would be mixture of two pure colors. For example, if this is going to be a flower, we would see that flower color would be mixture of red spots and white spots, because these two alleles would be both dominant and would be both expressed simultaneously. So this is going to be phenotype of this parent. Phenotype of this parent also going to be the same, but in the following generation we would see capital A here, capital A prime here, and capital A prime, capital A here, and capital A prime, capital A prime here. So what phenotypes we are going to see here? And this plant is going to be solid red, so it's going to be solid red. We wouldn't be able to see white spots in such a flower. And this two flowers going to be going to have two colors, so going to be the same genotype as their parents, and this is going to be their phenotype. And genotype that is capital A prime, going to be plants with white flowers. So this is example of the codominance, and example of the incomplete dominance. Answer C resembles what we see here, but with one significant difference. One allele, for example, dominant allele A, would be incompletely dominant, so red color would be incompletely dominant over white over allele that specifies white color in plants. And here we would have red color, but here we would have intermediate color between red and white. So we would have ratio 1 red to 2 pinks and to 1 white. So why not to choose any of these answers? And the answer would be easy, because all these colors are possible due to existence of multiple alleles. So the most obvious answer would be answer D, multiple alleles. And next question, it is also very easy. So blank space here, allele combinations cause offspring to die early in development. And here is the 4 answers to choose from. And as you see, the most obvious answer is answer C. And example would be dwarfism in humans. This genetic disorder caused by dominant allele. So, for example, dominant allele A. So, genotype of any dwarf would be capital A and small a. And if, for example, 2 dwarfs would marry, we can expect following ratios in their progeny. Capital A here, capital A small a here, and capital A small a here, and small a here. And because dominant allele A is defective allele, but it can be tolerated by human organism, but when someone inherits 2 dominant defective alleles, this would cause such serious development problems that embryo would stop develop and would cause stillbirth, and ratio of live births would be 2 dwarfs in such a family to 1 normal child. So if we have 2 humans who is going to be dwarfs, the progeny would be the ratio of the dwarfs to normal phenotype in their progeny would be 2 to 1 ratio. And this is caused by lethal allele that is dominant, and homozygous dominant condition would be lethal. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.